welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be making a gluten-free focaccia. Yes, you heard that right. I have been seeing a recipe fly around Instagram this week and I have a craving for a loaded focaccia sandwich for dinner. So the recipe that I saw is modified by Violet Cooks Things. Really enjoy her Instagram and her recipes. I've reviewed a couple as well, so be sure to check them out as well. But this particular recipe for gluten-free focaccia is by a very hungry celiac, and of course I'll have their handle below as well. Let's get started. What you'll need for this recipe is gluten-free flour, specifically the Caputo gluten-free flour, kosher salt, baking powder, active dry yeast, make sure it's labeled gluten-free, lukewarm water, honey, apple cider vinegar, extra virgin olive oil, and some flaky salt and some seasoning of your choice. Let's get to it. If you are lucky, you may find this in stores, but we actually ended up having to order this online. We have made, or rather my husband made, me a Detroit style pizza using this flour, and it was incredible. Honestly, I think I ate 75% of that pizza because he was full. But hey, it's not every day you get your husband to make you gluten-free pizza, okay? It's delicious. So I have high hopes for this. The moment I saw the recipe call for this flour, I was like, okay, let's do it. So let's get our hair up and we'll make some focaccia. Okay, hair up, aprons on, let's get bacon. So I'm going based off of Violet's measurements. It looks like she doubled the original measurements from the original recipe. So I'm going to follow that because I really like the size of her focaccia and I'm definitely looking to make a monster sandwich. So we're gonna grab our food scale, get it turned on. We make sure you are set to grams. Zero that out. Okay, we're looking to measure out 500 grams of this beautiful flour. The first thing we're doing is including all the ingredients together with the exception of the olive oil. So I'm going to get some warm water right now because we'll need that ready. Next, 2 teaspoons of kosher salt. Got a teaspoon. Two teaspoons. Half a teaspoon of baking powder. I use Bob's Red Mill. Half teaspoon baking powder. 3 teaspoons active dry yeast. Active dry yeast, it is labeled gluten-free, which is like the craziest thing for, ooh, that yeasty. All right, 3 teaspoons. We got 1, we got 2, and 3. Then the water's warming up. We want it to be between 110 Fahrenheit and 115 for it to be lukewarm. Then 2 teaspoons of honey, 1 teaspoon apple cider, and we'll combine everything and then add in the olive oil. Okay, before we get the water in, we'll get our honey and 2 teaspoons honey, 1 teaspoon apple cider. Because honey's a bit thicker. We're just gonna do this one first. So 1 teaspoon. 1 teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. 2 teaspoons of honey. Feeding that yeast. And then I'm going to add in the water as well. So 480 grams warm water. I'm gonna grab my handy dandy spoon here. So we're going to start mixing because the yeast is already buzzing. So you want to combine this, and it is going to be like a thick paste. But we want to make sure that we incorporate all the flour so we don't get any chunks. We are definitely combined, and we are sticky. Again, just making sure we're totally incorporated. I love seeing that. Next, we are giving 2 generous tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, some of which I'm going to spread on the form there too. 1 glug glug glug, 2 glug glug glug. Keep that one in here. Then we're going to mix this together. Incorporate it. You want it to be slippy. You definitely want it to be slippy. Right now, it's going to be time to proof. So this is going to proof in this form that it is going to be baked in. It's going to take about 45 minutes. We're going to make sure our hands are nice and clean. We're going to put the focaccia dough in here. I'm going to take off my rings. And we're going to press it in with our fingers. Right now, the water boiling is going to go into another tray that's going to be on the lowest rack. So it's going to be a warm environment with no drafts. This is going to proof covered with plastic wrap for 45 minutes. After 45, we'll take the plastic wrap off. With our olive oil fingers, press, 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 put on our flaky salt and seasoning, and then we'll bake it. And I believe 220 Celsius, which I have it written down is based off of what Violet used, 425 to 450 Fahrenheit for about 32 to 34 minutes. So let me wash my hands, or rather, let me just get this in here first, wash my hands, and then we'll rock and roll. So what inspired me to make this is Violet posted this amazing monster sandwich. This amazing looking focaccia sandwich that had like 4 kinds of meat and cheese and burrata, which I've been obsessed with. And oh, this is nice and warm. And I said, I want to make that. So I asked I'm Polish, so I feel like I've had sandwiches for every meal of the day because they're delicious. Let me move this out of the way so you can see. Because they really are just so stinking good. Okay, so this is definitely oiled up nice, and this fits perfectly. I am so excited. If this turns out, dinner is gonna be incredible tonight. Fantastic. Okay, hands washed. We're gonna put some plastic wrap on. I'm not too worried about how things are positioned right now, aside from it being even, because we're going to press our little olive oil fingers into this again before we bake that. So no seasoning is going on this, like oregano or any of that sort. We're going to be getting ready for a proof right now. Water is boiling. We're going to get this into the oven with some boiling water to proof for 45 minutes. No baking. All right, we have our focaccia proofing in the oven right now. So before I get cleaning up, if you are totally new here, hi, I'm Gray. I do loads of reviews from products, recipes, subscriptions, books, all of that good stuff. If this is up your alley, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I post on Wednesdays and Fridays and on my blog every Monday at 10 a.m. Central. If there's anything you're ever curious about or want me to give a try, don't forget to leave a comment, email me. All that information is on my page as well. I'll be more than happy to speak to you, and perhaps we can work together as well. So let me get this cleaned up, and I'll see you in about 45 minutes. Hi, we're back. Oh my God. Look at this monster. Look. Proofing for 45 minutes. Next, what we need to do is we're gonna wash our hands again, get the rings off. We're going to put some olive oil on our hands here. We're going to squish the bubbles down. We're going to put down some flaky salt, some Italian seasoning, and then I'm going to preheat the oven to, so I have it written down, 220 Celsius is 428 Fahrenheit. Violet used 425, between 425 and 450 for 32 to 34 minutes. I'm gonna go 430, 440, and we're gonna keep watch. So let me, oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm just thinking about dinner right now. These sandwiches are gonna be incredible. When I tell you I've been looking forward to this all week, I'm not even kidding. Oh my God, I have never, even before going gluten-free, made focaccia before. I feel, I'm so excited. Holy crap, this feels incredible. I was telling my husband, when I was in high school, my dad used to make sandwiches for me to bring to school for lunch. And he used to make, we used to buy focaccia. This was back before I was gluten-free, obviously. Focaccia with like sun-dried tomatoes, and he would make a sandwich out of it with some like ham and cheese and tomato. Oh man. And I was thinking about that. I'm like, man, I really, really, really miss that. So I'm excited and I'm hopeful. I'll light a candle or something, but this looks beautiful. And if this works out, I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna cheer, because yeah, I'm just imagining the sandwich right now. It's gonna be so good. So freaking good. You guys aren't ready. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you focaccia. Wow. Wow. I really don't remember the last time I had focaccia. We're gonna let this rest for about 30 minutes before I take it out. I can't wait to cut into this. I mean, I can wait, I will wait, but it smells so good. Moment of truth. This has been resting for 30 minutes. Look at that freaking bottom. Oh, make sure I don't ruin this. Oh, you guys. Are you kidding me? Oh, yeah. I am so pumped. I'm gonna cry. Look at this. Listen, to anyone who tells you or pities you for being gluten-free, you can tell them, one, to keep their opinions to themselves. I need to take a moment. I'm always so in awe of these wonderful chefs, recipe developers who share their discoveries in this baking. So I'm gonna cut into this. My husband's on his way home, so I'll have sandwiches ready. But I want to give this a try. I can't. Oh, wow. Hold on. Hold on. You need to see this and hear this. Hold on. Hold on. Hold the... Get out. What? Welcome to the most animated Gray Eyes Reviews video, because holy crap! This is a winner. I can't. This is incredible. I know I'm gonna have a big ass sandwich, but look at this. For anyone taking notes, and please keep in mind, every oven will be different. I'm just so flat. I'm so in awe. God, this smells like heaven. It smells like bread. 440 degrees is what I did for 34 minutes. I doubled the recipe. I went off of what Violet Cooks Things made. But I'm sorry, I'm salivating. I need to try this for you guys and for me. I was concerned with the top being too crispy, too hard. I was like, oh God, I kept the temperature too high. And I was worried that the inside was just going to be like a cracker or something. This is soft, so soft. The crust, both the bottom and the top, are so like, are crispy. Oh my God. Out of this world. Oh my God. If you're gluten-free, pick up that Caputo flour, make this focaccia, make yourself a monster sandwich. You are not gonna want to miss out on this. I need to push this away before I eat the whole thing, but I sincerely hope you enjoyed today's review of this beautiful gluten-free focaccia. I'm probably gonna turn off the I'm probably gonna turn off the camera and cry for a little bit, because this is the reaction I have when stuff I bake turns out. I am just like you. I prefer cooking to baking, but the real test with gluten-free for me is baked goods and bread. I miss like crispy, fluffy, big bread. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this type of content, like, subscribe, share. I will continue sharing my reviews centered around gluten-free things, product reviews, book reviews. I am so happy to have you all here. I'm having a great day. I'll see you in the next video. Take care, and as always, stay gray-mazing. Bye.